From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, I'm Lena Pringle, filling in for Kylie Conway. This is your News 8 Daily 8 for Friday, June 16th. Friday will be a hazy yet pleasant day with lots of sunshine and dry air in place. Your highs will be in the low 80s, and overall, meteorologist Tara Hastings says this may be our best weather day of the week. To breaking news where a man is in custody and a porch is destroyed after a crash on the east side. It happened around 3 this morning at Ritter and East Pleasant Run Parkway South. IMPD says the driver tried to stop at a red light, but the brakes went out. Police say the driver tried to run away, but officers eventually found and arrested him for leaving the scene of a crash. Medics took him to the hospital with minor injuries. Police say a female passenger was not hurt. From I-Team 8, prosecutors in the Delphi double murder case claim Richard Allen has confessed to the crime a number of times. Prosecutors say Allen has confessed to the murders of Abby Williams and Libby German 5 or 6 times. Allen's defense team argues Allen's mental health is declining rapidly in jail, and that has led to the confessions. They want Allen moved to a new facility. The judge has not made a decision on that request. She also didn't rule on a request from Allen's attorneys to block some evidence in the case at trial. She did decide to make some of the documents in the case public. The request had come from our partners at the Murder Sheet podcast. The judge also set a trial date for January. In Your Vote 2023, voters in Anderson still don't know all of the candidates on their ballots in November's mayoral race. A recount is underway. The candidates tell News 8 it's because less than 1 in 5 eligible voters in Madison County cast ballots last month. Democrat Rodney Chamberlain called the recount after finishing 36 votes behind incumbent Mayor Thomas Broderick in the May 2nd primary. Election officials say they've counted about a third of the Democratic ballots so far. The recount will resume next Thursday. Both Broderick and Chamberlain say they'll respect the outcome. Officials held the recount for Republicans Tuesday, with John Bell winning the primary by 3 votes. Whitestown is one step from getting a massive new gas station and convenience store from a growing chain called Wally's. The plan includes more than 80 fuel pumps and a 40,000 square foot store. It would go in at I-65 and State Road 267. Wally's only has 2 locations so far, one in Missouri, the other in Illinois. But it is seen as a major competitor to Buc-ee's, the Texas-based chain of mega stations that has something like a cult following. Wally's bills itself as the home of the Great American Road Trip, with facilities on the size and scale of a truck stop, but built for cars, trucks, and campers. The chain says the new location would create up to 200 jobs. The goal is to open sometime next year. The town council has to approve a zoning change before construction can start. Juneteenth celebrations at the Madam Walker Legacy Center kick off tonight. Legacy Fest starts with a sold-out ball and concert. Gladys Knight will be there. The center is inducting her into its Walk of Fame. News 8's Alexis Rogers is emceeing the event. Then a block party takes over Indiana Avenue on Saturday and Sunday. There will be live music, food trucks, a kids zone, and more. The Indy Juneteenth Festival starts tomorrow at Military Park. The parade steps off at 10 a.m. The festival begins at noon. Organizers say more than 200 vendors from all over Indiana will be there, plus live music and food trucks. The co-founders of Indy Juneteenth came into the Wish TV studio this morning to talk all about the event, and they say that it's something that is much needed for our community. There is also a Juneteenth event in the Butler-Tarkington neighborhood. The annual Freedom Celebration is from 10 to 2 at the Tarkington Park. The Foundation of Fever Hall of Famer Tamika Catchings will host a youth basketball clinic. There's also a blood drive and musical performances. The family can also head to the Idle Jorg and the Indiana State Museum for free tomorrow. The Idle Jorg will be open from 11 to 4 and the State Museum from 10 to 5. Both places will feature performances by community artists and other activities. Black-owned businesses in Indianapolis are preparing for the holiday weekend, and we've made it easy for you to find businesses where you can celebrate both Juneteenth and Father's Day through food, drinks, or fashion. You can head to wishtv.com and go to the As Seen On section of Wish TV and click on this story. It'll outline all the events and places and things to do for you this weekend. Whether you're celebrating Father's Day or Juneteenth, there is no shortage of events happening in and around Indianapolis. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 for Wish TV. I'm Lena Pringle, online at wishtv.com, and like us on Facebook when you search Wish TV.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand for even more on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.